CRZY Radio, and the big CRZY Awards ceremony is about to be underway. If you didn't get a ticket, it's too late now. The ceremony is sold out, but you can listen here on CRZY Radio or tune into CRZY TV to watch the awards tonight live as they happen right here in Murgatroyd.
Don't worry, Imogene. We're making good time. Our limo driver is good. We'll be there shortly. We'll be at the award ceremony, I would say, within the next 5 or 10 minutes. We're going to make it on time. Don't worry.
Les, you are looking very pale. Very pallid color to your face. Are you sure that you are up to presenting an award tonight? How are you feeling?
And now at long last, here to present the award for Best CRZY Outstanding Documentary of the Year is a man who needs no introduction, CRZY's own illustrious talk show host Les Tomac. Let's give it up for Les, ladies and gentlemen.
I've just been handed an envelope, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not an award announcement. I have some sad news for everyone out here. Ronson Kilroy, my colleague at CRZY, has been critically injured in a car accident. That's all the information we have at this time.
Oh my God. Les has collapsed on stage. Is there a doctor in the house? Somebody call 911. He's unconscious. Help.
Oh my God!
Help.
Les Tomac just collapsed on stage. I'm not sure, but this could possibly have something to do with the Ronson Kilroy accident.
CRZY News Bulletin with Julietta Slidestepper. Tonight at the CRZY Awards ceremony, Les Tomac collapsed on stage and was unconscious at the time emergency medical responders arrived to transport him by ambulance to a nearby hospital. His collapse, from causes yet unknown, occurred immediately after he was handed the news of today's car accident involving Ronson Kilroy, who himself still remains, at this time, in critical condition. We will be bringing you further updates on the conditions of both men as more information becomes available.
Dr. Dexter, hey, I'm starting to remember some things about the accident. I don't remember too much. I can almost remember getting hit by something, and I was on my skateboard. Did your grandfather leave any notes about the accident?
You are partially correct, so you are indeed experiencing partial recall of the event. You were indeed hit, and you were hit by a vehicle, a car. What my grandfather did not include in his notes was the identity of the person who struck you with the car, although he does mention that they brought you to the biotech lab and that you were clinically dead at the time. He was able to bring you back to life, but only by rebuilding parts of you with cybernetic components, thus making you the way that you are now. Of course, with the components comes many enhanced abilities, which is, of course, a great bonus.
Speaking from my own personal experience, it isn't always easy being different. When I was first created, I thought I was all alone, unique, and I encountered so many who reviled me simply because I was so very different. The living, breathing paper doll. But you and your skateboarder friends were some of the first to come to my rescue and to support me, and for that I shall always be grateful. And you warned me and Woody that time back in the 1690s when the nearby religious fanatics were going to burn me and Woody and the two Wakanani Indians at the stake. And then you were on the scene when the Murgatroyd serial killer dismembered me and you taped me back together and got me to the biotech lab where the original Dr. Getrick saved me. So you have been there for me, Timmy, and I certainly hope that I can do the same for you.
Well,
Hang in
Flashy,
there.
Timmy, if the two of you will excuse me, I have a patient that I must attend to. I must check on Lieutenant Slokowski's recovery since he was attacked by that creature on Glassy M1. I will talk to you both again very soon. Have a great evening.
Vesper. The sun is setting. Soon it will be night time and the moon will be out. I trust you have secured all of the castle doors with crosses. We cannot afford any incursions by the vampires tonight with our distinguished guest, Countess Vincini. Countess, as you see, we have a sumptuous feast with libations, the best food and the best wine. Eat, drink, and be merry. Let us celebrate your presence here at my castle, Countess Vincini. You assured me that Bangalidi is a quite amusing jester, and I am looking forward to Bangalidi's performance. I am so much in need of amusement, for there has been a great deal of tension recently in the area. Nothing you should concern yourself about, Countess. I have everything well under control. I am Bangalidi, 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 Bangalidi. I'm here to amuse you tonight, folks. I was born a peasant, but tonight I'm dining on pheasant. When does a fellow really start being a fellow? Why, when he meets the fair maiden Sharon of Cielo. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Wind me up, and I'll pop out of a box. Pour me a little bit of wine, and I get even more wound up.
Dear son Watson, I miss you so much. Mama's burning that autograph book that he gave me at Imogen Zakowski in Effectual Mail. I'm burning that book. I'm destroying it. It ended up being Ronson. She shouldn't have loaned him her car. That was supposed to have been Imogen in that car. I won't get any peace of mind until I avenge your death, Watson. I won't get any peace of mind until they're all dead. And that poison that I put in Les Tomac's coffee this morning, he collapsed at that award ceremony, but he's still alive. He's at the hospital. But since he thinks I'm so nice and he likes me and I'm his assistant now, I can sneak into the hospital room and take care of him there. Yeah, I'll just have to wait until that bitch Imogene isn't around. I'll take care of her. I'll have to lure her away from the station somehow. They're all going to die, Blatson. I won't get any peace of mind until I avenge your death, Blatson. I love watching you do your artwork. I miss you, Blatson. I miss you. Mama's going to get revenge for you, Blatson. Yes, she is.
Exciting episode of 60s Girl. It's wild and woolly madcap romp at the beach when Roxanna Pearson and the Evanskans make a special appearance at the Moonlight Surf Party. It's big kahuna time, like wow Kazal man. Far out, catch a wave, dude.
Oh Margie, I am about to leave work to go to the doctor's office for a routine checkup. But I want you to meet me at the beach in 1 hour. Roxanna Pearson and the Evanescence are playing tonight. You just simply must come see them. It will be a blast. They're out of this world. Put on your bikini and meet there in 1 hour. Okay, bye-bye now. Good afternoon. I am here for my appointment with Dr. Edwards. Okay, I will just sit here and wait until you call my name. Okay, plenty of magazines here for me to look at. Oh gee whiz, why does every magazine in every doctor's office always have Liz Taylor or Jackie Kennedy on the cover? Oh boy, I have got to read this one. What on earth is Liz doing now? Oh no, Jackie. I've just got to read this one about Jackie too. Oh gee whiz, gee whiz, gee whiz.
Perform for you tonight here at the beach, it's Roxanna Pearson and the Evanescence. Wow.
Julie baby doody doody doo wah wah. Julie baby doody doody doo wah wah. Julie baby doody doody doo wah wah. Jimmy, Debbie, Jimmy, Jimmy, I'm leaving you tonight, 'cause that's what feels right. Oh yeah, I'm leaving you tonight, 'cause things ain't working out right. Been together for a long, long time, but things aren't working out fine. No, I gotta leave you while I still can get out. I gotta leave there and me down. I really need time. I gotta get out, well, there's still time, gotta get out, oh yeah, I gotta follow my heart, it's true. I'm leaving you tonight. Gotta do what is right. Gotta follow my heart tonight. Gotta leave you on the side.
Hey, everybody get ready, the big boss is flying back tonight. She arrives at the Murgatroyd airport at 3 a.m. I want everybody in every division to get things in tip-top shape. Handyman, you guys get that black carpet finished and get the black curtains hung, pronto. Judy is very demanding and wants her office redone to very exact specifications. Make sure the windows are tinted too with a deep tint that blocks the sunlight. She's developed a sensitivity to sunlight, she says. Get that big walk-in closet built in the corner over there with the bed inside. She says she will be sleeping here at the office sometimes. Hey, you remember the new rules too, part of her new non-offensive politically correct workplace agenda. No religious symbols of any kind. This means no crosses or crucifix necklaces to be worn at the workplace. We can do this, people. Keep her happy and it means a raise and a promotion. Piss her off and you'll be in the unemployment line. Now let's get to it, people. Get to it.
This is a CRZY News Update. Judy Vincini, the former CEO of Vincini Cosmetics, is returning to the United States to stay on as head of the American division headquartered in Murgatroyd. She recently resigned from her long-time position as CEO over the entire company and appointed former model Sharon C.L. Lowe as her replacement. The new CEO, Sharon C.L. Lowe, will remain at the European headquarters in Rome, Italy for the time being. In response to these changes, Vincini's stock again soared today. Rawson Gilroy remains hospitalized from a car accident yesterday, in stable but critical condition, and Les Tolmack, who collapsed at the CRZY Awards ceremony last night, also remains hospitalized, also in stable but improving condition. Murgatroyd weather remains cold and cloudy with possibilities of thunderstorms over the next 2 days. This has been a CRZY News Update.
Coming to the Murgatroyd Drive-In Theater from Vincini Triple Flex Theaters, the non-stop, all-night, dusk until dawn, fright fest of terrifying movies, one right after the other. You won't be able to get away.
Someone tried to kill me last night, and I know who. It was just a dream. I'm not staying here to be killed by some maniac.
Shock after shock after shock.
You're a witch.
Rated G. Blood and lace. Hiding among the innocent. A vicious hammer killer.
Blood on Satan's Claw and The Beast in the Cellar, together in a chill-filled festival of...
Now the screen has a new definition of terror.
No. So it's real. Someone tried to kill me last night, and I know who. It was just a dream. I'm not staying here to be killed by some maniac.
Shock after shock after shock.
On Satan's Claw and The Beast in the Cellar, together in a chill-filled festival of horror. Both films rated R.
Horrors as the world has never seen. They came from beyond space.
It's an unbelievably terrifying experience, but you must see all this for yourself, if you're brave. You'll see an orgy of bloody terror as a mad fiend transplants human heads in the Cave of Horrors. You'll never forget the creature without a head, controlled by an insane artificial brain. When you see the most shocking screen experience of them all, Beast of Blood.
Of night has fallen over Castle Pedestrian, and while the Count is away, Sharon C.L. Lowe has returned to pay her old lover, Caprice, an unexpected visit. Although she would once have felt very intimidated by the huge structure of the castle after having once escaped captivity there, she feels very empowered on this moonlight night, for she indeed possesses extraordinary powers that make her feel almost invincible. Indeed, she has become almost invincible. And her powers are far beyond merely being the CEO of Vincinique Cosmetics, for they are the powers of a woman who is no longer merely human, they are the powers of the vampire, and she is on the hunt tonight.
My dear Caprice, I am back, Caprice. It is your old lover, Sharon C.L. Lowe. Look into my eyes, look deeply into my eyes. Now come closer, and let us embrace like we did that night we made mad, passionate love. You miss my flesh, don't you? My, what a nice neck you have. Melt into my arms while I kiss your throat. Yes, 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 Caprice, yes, yes. I just heard from Les and he is being released from the hospital in about an hour, but he doesn't quite feel up to doing a show tonight, so he asked me to substitute for him tonight. I would like for you to go over the script for tonight and correct any typos you see and give it a thorough read over. I will need it back in a couple of hours. Right now I am heading home during my lunch hour to get things ready for Les. He's coming straight home when he gets released. I will be back later this afternoon. By the way, Les told me he gave you a copy of my book The Ineffectual Male. Have you had a chance to read my book yet, and what did you think of it, Elena?
I was going to go up there and visit him. I'm glad he's getting released today, that he's getting to come home. I'm sorry, Imogen, I haven't had a chance to read your book that he gave me. I've just been so upset, nervous over the wreck that Ronson was in, and then this, whatever this is with Les. Oh, I'll go over that script for you. Sure, I'll try to get that ready for tonight's show. I'm just so, I don't know, nervous. I just haven't been able to sleep and all, but I'm going to be okay. I like being here, and I'll do the best job I can, Imogen. I'll do the best job I can. I don't get any peace of mind unless I'm busy doing something. Thanks, Imogen.
Lieutenant Skiddas here to share one of my strangest, most bizarre cases. I call it the Statue of a Man. This is case number 205. First of all, let me say a little about the perpetrator. She was a big woman, I mean big, like 300 pounds. The abusive husband was half her size. That never stopped him from getting drunk and beating her and the kids. It was a big family, 7 kids, ranging from 2 years old to 14. It was the oldest kid, the 14-year-old, who ended up helping me solve the case. Alfonso Crematato was a taxi driver, and when not on duty, he drank. Hell, he probably drank while driving the taxi, but we never caught him. He did get a couple of public intoxicants and drunken disorderlies, but what drew the most attention to him was the domestic calls. Of course, the scared wife and kids would never talk to us. Well, one day he never showed up for work. Weeks passed. Nobody really missed him or cared. He wasn't exactly a popular guy. Anyway, at about this same time, an interesting statue, a man made of paper mache, was anonymously donated to the Murgatroyd Museum of Modern Art. After a few days, the artist Blatson, who was hosting an exhibit there, noticed a very strong, foul odor emanating from the statue, and the statue was oozing liquids. He mentioned this to the director of the museum, who said not to worry, arrangements had been made by a private collector to have it bronzed, and that it was leaving to go into the private collection of this wealthy, powerful individual. And so this took place. Well, about 2 years later, the widow of the missing taxi driver went to work at the home of the late Senator Quint. And it was with pride and satisfaction that she dusted and cleaned the shiny bronze statue which stood in the foyer of the palatial estate of Senator Quint. Then one day, she gets a little too proud, a little too cocky. She brings her 14-year-old son, Hector Crematato, to work with her. She shows him the statue and points at it and says, "That's your daddy." At that point, Hector came to me at the department and told me what his mom had said. I got the necessary warrant, and with the cooperation of Senator Quint, who didn't want or need the bad publicity a scandal of this type would have brought. I went out to the home with a forensic team, and we took the statue back to the crime lab. Sure enough, there was a body inside. A body identified by dental records and DNA as that of Alfonso Crematoda. After kids and police who had already taken the domestic calls testified at the trial, the widow ended up getting 10 years probation from a sympathetic judge. And that's case 205 from the files of Lieutenant Skidders.
That bitch, Emma Jean, she treated my son Blackson like dirt. She tried to destroy his career. She criticized him, slung mud at him back and forth, right here on CRGY TV. And now, she's going to be the big star tonight, replacing her husband Les on the Les Tomac show. Interviewing the mayor. Well, she gave me this script to proofread and correct. I'll fix her. I'll go through here and rewrite the questions. Her career will go down in flames tonight. It'll be destroyed. I don't get any peace of mind unless I get revenge. Blackson, I'm going to take care of all of them. And while she's on TV making a fool of herself, I'll drop by Imogene's house and take care of Les. I'll bring him something for dinner, a little snack tonight. He'll just love seeing his new assistant come by to say, hi, how are you? It'll be his last meal.
Viewers. This is Imogene Slokowski Tomac substituting tonight for my husband Les Tomac, who was just released from the hospital today after his collapse, that all of you probably saw on television, at the CRZY Awards ceremony. Tonight as our guest we have none other than Murgatroyd's own Mayor Paransky to talk to us. Welcome Mayor, glad you could be here. Let me start off by asking you, is it true that you are a severe alcoholic? Oh no, I'm sorry Mr. Mayor, that question isn't supposed to be here. I apologize. Okay, let me go to another page and another question. Okay, Mayor Paransky, why is your wife such a rude, complaining nag? Oh no, Mayor, I didn't write these questions, I don't know how this happened. This isn't the right script at all, oh my god. Cut.
Are you absolutely nuts, Imogene? I've never been so insulted in my entire life. I'm about to have a damn heart attack. Somebody give me my heart pills. Did my political opponents put you up to this, Imogene? You can tell your husband Les I'll never be back on this show again.
Attention
Goodbye,
CRZY viewers, tonight's show has been delayed due to unexpected technical difficulties. Please stay tuned and a recent episode of the Les Tomac Show will be presented instead. We here at CRZY apologize for this inconvenience. In a few moments we will return you to a repeat episode of Les Tomac from the last few months that will air tonight instead. Thank you from CRZY.
all of their computers and uploaded all of their information. They are a humanoid race from a planet about 12 light years from here, a planet they call Earth. They seem to have 2 alien beings on board, however, a cybernetic life form and a paper-based life form. The 2 beings could be artificial creations as they both contain DNA, like that of the humans who so vastly outnumber them. Their past history indicates a violent, warlike race, and I would submit that their presence here is undoubtedly hostile. They may be a scout force sent here to gather reconnaissance for a future incursion. They may have designs on our system, and this may be an advance vessel to send back information. I suggest we destroy them at once, Head Commander, before they send for reinforcements and attempt to mount an invasion.
Attention
Orders,
Earth Vessel.
Sir?
Attention Earth Vessel. This is Head Commander Ivanica of the Gronlacus system. You have encroached upon our territory. Please state your purpose for being here, or we will be forced to open fire upon you as an enemy combatant. Respond at once. Respond at once.
Greetings, Head Commander Ivanica. I am Major Quint, and this is the Earth vessel, the Future Hope. We are indeed here from Earth. We entered the Tau Ceti system, as we call it, in an emergency. We needed water supplies desperately. Our propulsion system was overheating and using up all of our water reserves. We are only passing through. We have no malicious intentions. We are on our way back to Earth at some point. We are on an exploration mission now to find a habitable, colonizable planet, but we will not encroach upon anyone's territory. We come in peace, we will go in peace. Major Quint, out.
Head Commander Ivanica, that Earth vessel commander is hiding something. We detected that they possess time travel technology, so we have no idea what other weapons they may be in possession of. They could destroy us. I say we must attack, but first we must make a demand. We must offer them the choice of giving something up. Those 2 alien creatures would be of use to us. That cybernetic one and that paper-based one. Both of them have unique and interesting qualities and characteristics. We could clone them and do experiments on them and perhaps create others like them that would enhance our race. We must do something. We must do something, Head Commander. We must demand that they hand over those 2 creatures to us.
Can it be true? Can it be true? Will Flashy the Paperdo and Timmy the Cyborg be kidnapped by the alien vessel? Find out in the next exciting episode of the Future Hope Saga. True? Will Flashy the Paperdo and Timmy the Cyborg be kidnapped by the alien vessel? Find out in the next exciting episode of the Future Hope Saga.
she is. She is single. She is engaged. She enjoys her leisure time. Here she is. She is single and fun-loving.
Far out and groovy. 60s Girl is here on CRZY every week, a new exciting episode. Wow. Wow.
So Doc, you got to put me under so I can get in touch with my root problem and find out what's wrong. Yes, I'm going to hypnotize you. You're going to get sleep. You follow the pendulum. Watch the pendulum go back and forth, back and forth. I want you to remember your early career. This is how you can get back on your feet and be a good assistant director again. All right. It's coming back to me, Doc. It's coming back to me. Yes. Yes, I'm a fashion photographer. I'm shooting those pinup girls for those sleazy men's magazines. Yes. I'm at a photo session now. Up with those tits, up with the tits, up in the air. Keep the tits up in the air. Men don't like to see droopy tits. Come on, I want to see a smile on that ugly mug of yours. It ain't the face we care about, it's the tits. Up with the tits, up with the... Okay, you over there. Twist the ass. Okay, you, I want to see more cleavage. Come on. All right. Whoever's over there with the water bucket, come on over. Dump some water on these girls. We got to get them looking spiffy for the slick, glossy cover of this new issue. Come on now. Light, man, I need some more lights. That's it, honey. Ooh, sweet thing. Smile at me. Grin. All right, now you, I want you to look mad. I want you to look angry. I want you to grit your teeth. That's what I'm like. That's it. That's the sweet shot. That's the shot that'll sell 1 million magazines. Yes, that's it. Grit your teeth, baby. Grit your teeth. I've had a lot of strange, weird cases. And after a long day, I like to go into a bar and have a few drinks with some of my fellow detectives. One evening, I'll never forget it, I was there having a few drinks, and I heard this really strange story. So I'll take you back to the beginning for this. Well, hello, Lieutenant Garvin. How are you this evening? Sit down. Have a drink.
Well, hey, how are you? Well, I've worked on some weird cases, that's for sure. And I've heard some equally weird stories. Like this one broad I used to go out with, she was from Texarkana, Texas, a long, long way from Murgatroyd. And she used to work as a waitress down there. Well, one cold, icy night back in 1979, something really strange happened. And this is how the story she told me went. I call it the incident at the Triple J Cafe.
It was a cold night of January 1979. Boy wanders into the Triple J Cafe, blue in the face, barefooted, ice in his hair. He sits down at a table with his back to the wall. The boy told the waitress that he was trying to get to Houston to see his mother. He was hitchhiking down that way. The waitress gets him some coffee. He gets nervous and jumpy whenever one of the other patrons mentions the cops. The boy finally is offered and given a place to stay by the family who are friends of the waitress. Later, it is learned that he killed his mother 10 years earlier in Houston, and that he was a patient in Benton, Arkansas, and was determined.
Later, it is learned that he had killed his mother 10 years earlier in Houston, Texas, and that he was a mental patient from a Benton, Arkansas mental hospital and had been determined criminally insane.